Airbus is carrying out the airline's order even though it has been 18 months since the carrier has received any A350s. At Airbus facilities near Toulouse, France, an A350-1000 lifted off and finished its inaugural flight on June 9th. The Middle Eastern airline had indeed ordered the aircraft, which has painted in its livery. It's unclear whether the airline will ever take receipt of this aircraft, and it's perhaps possible that it won't. Want to know more about the new Airbus A350? Make sure to stay tuned till the end. Hey guys, welcome to another amazing video from Aviation News. Today in this video, we'll be talking about the brand new Airbus A350 and all about it. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to make sure you never miss any updates or videos from us. Let's get started. The Airbus A350-1000 aircraft has MSN 444 as its manufacturing serial number. The aircraft is now registered F-WZFJ for testing, but it'll eventually receive the Qatari registration A7AOD. At 12:53 local time on June 9th, MSN 444 departed from Toulouse as flight AIB 444. The plane traveling in a zigzag pattern over southwest France for 3 hours, initially passing over Bordeaux and the Bay of Biscay before circling around over Les Sables-d'Olonne and continuing through La Rochelle. Before returning to Toulouse, the jet would make a couple more turns back and forth. At 16:05 local time, the plane made a secure and uneventful landing. The production commercial aircraft's first flight is hardly noteworthy, especially if it isn't the first of its kind to be added to an airline's fleet. In fact, the Airbus A321XLR's maiden flight, which is rumored to occur next week, is the one that's most awaited these days when it comes to first flights. However, given the ongoing conflict between the two companies, some people these days could raise an eyebrow at the inaugural flight of an Airbus aircraft that Qatar Airways had ordered. There's still 21 A350-1000s to be delivered by Qatar Airways, at least 4 of which are now in storage. Since the Middle Eastern airline has refused to accept any more A350s, as we highlighted in a previous piece, Airbus has been caring for these aircraft, carrying out the necessary maintenance and test flights at regular intervals. The aircraft, as previously indicated, are as follows. The first flight of A7AOA MSN 409 was on September 1, 2021. The first flight of A7ANT or MSN 430 is scheduled for November 18, 2021. The first flight of A7AOB MSN 438 is scheduled for January 27, 2022. A7AOC MSN 444 was most recently added to the list, and on April 29th, it made its first flight. We may now include A7AOD MSN 444, whose first flight is scheduled for June 9, 2022. The main concern that we keep coming back to is what will ultimately happen to the wide bodies and who will use them when they reach service, as Airbus continues to move forward with completing Qatar Airways' order. Will these be sold again, perhaps at a discount to another carrier, or will their initial client be compelled to accept them? According to a court decision made in late May, Airbus is permitted to continue supplying these aircraft to Qatar Airways, invoking payment terms. Airbus is able to resell the planes to other carriers even if Qatar Airways rejects the court-approved delivery. In light of this, the two airlines receiving the most speculation as potential users of the planes bought by Qatar Airways are Lufthansa and Air India. Given the months-long bad blood simmering between Airbus and Qatar Airways, this would be the most plausible scenario. It's difficult to conceive that the Middle Eastern airline would want to carry out its order, given the acrimonious and protracted debate. As a result, another airline would receive brand new aircraft significantly sooner than if it had placed its order straight with Airbus. In addition, Delta Airlines recently launched service using its newest aircraft, the Airbus A350. The Atlanta-based airline already has 17 A350s in service, but 9 used A350s are being added to its fleet. These aircraft will make up Delta's 35L subfleet as the airline continues to operate its legacy cabins while attempting to meet the soaring demand for international travel. These aircraft were acquired from LATAM, which said it would retire its A350 fleet after declaring bankruptcy and being partially owned by Delta. These ex-LATAM aircraft are configured differently from Delta's flagship 4-cabin A350s, with Delta One, Extra Large Comfort Plus, and regular main cabins are all available. After receiving these aircraft, Delta gave them a complete makeover, adding its recognizable branding, entertainment features, and quick Wi-Fi. The airline is temporarily using these lesser A350s on routes from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport or ATL to Dublin Airport or DUB, Seattle-Tacoma International Airport or SEA, and Arturo Merino Benitez Airport or SCL in Santiago, Chile. Delta will eventually retrofit these aircraft with its flagship onboard experience. TPG was on board the first ex-LATAM A350 with the registration N575DZ for the 9-hour journey from ATL to SCL within a week of its beginning revenue operations for Delta. The largest Comfort Plus cabin that Delta offers can be seen as soon as you turn right upon entering this A350. It should be significantly simpler for medallion members to get upgrades in this aircraft because it has a huge 63 seats distributed across 7 rows. Regarding the seats themselves, they appear pleasant thanks to the recognizable leather padding from Delta. The extra legroom Comfort Plus seats have a pitch of roughly 35.5 inches and are all 18 inches wide. Each Comfort Plus seat, save the bulkhead, has a flexible footrest that's located underneath the seat in front. This is an intriguing addition, or possibly a holdover from the previous LATAM cabin. Although it can obstruct your underseat storage, this should make it a little bit simpler to become comfortable while sleeping. The USB-A port is located underneath the entertainment screen, and a universal AC outlet is accessible from each Comfort Plus seat. The remaining 246 standard main cabin seats in the couch cabin are arranged in a 3-3-3 arrangement. The chairs are 18 inches wide, just like Comfort Plus, but have a 31-inch pitch. The current Delta A350s measure 17.4 inches wide. If you want to make room to spread out without spending more money on Comfort Plus, we'd suggest choosing a location in exit row 37, which offers preferred seats. A bifold tray tabletop that is 16.5 inches wide and 9.5 inches long is provided with each seat. Even a cup holder is accessible after the tray table is folded away. Every coach seat features a 9-inch touchscreen TV with Delta's exclusive in-flight entertainment software, as was already announced. Although it didn't measure the recline, it appeared to be ample, especially in the Comfort Plus area with more legroom. Each seat has a headrest with wings that can support your neck while you sleep. A moving map, further details, and more may all be found on the entertainment system, in addition to over 300 movies and 100 TV episodes. Unfortunately, the aircraft lacks a common feature that can be found on A350s used by other carriers, namely a tail camera. During a flight, Delta deployed Gogo's 2Ku Wi-Fi, which provided great streaming speeds. One drawback is the price. A single pass was $40. The coach cabin has 6 standard-sized restrooms, 2 in the back of the aircraft and 4 between 2 coach cabins. With its used A350 aircraft, Delta wanted to put them into service as soon as feasible. Due to the airline's Boeing 777's early retirement and the soaring demand for travel, Delta needed extra wide bodies to meet its busy international schedule. The airline required the planes to be in the air yesterday, which is why they're currently getting a full refurbishment. Therefore, these aircraft lack Delta's renowned premium select chairs, which have been increasingly popular in recent years. When compared to business class, premium economy typically costs only slightly more, but it offers a few perks that are more suited to frequent travelers, like roomier seats, more legroom, and superior service in a smaller cabin. Premium economy was not offered by LATAM on its A350s, so Delta won't have this cabin until these aircrafts are renovated. That's unfortunate for the airline, as it has been successful in persuading an increasing number of passengers to upgrade to these posh recliners. The newest wide-body jets from Delta have a novel configuration that's interesting. The only classes of the used A350s the carrier is picking up from LATAM are business and coach, which is divided into extra legroom and normal economy. Although time was of the essence, the airline probably would have preferred to equip these aircraft with its well-liked premium economy recliners. Delta needed to start using these planes because of the uptick in demand for foreign travel. However, the bus compartment complies with the most recent Delta standards. Each passenger will have access to fast Wi-Fi, a personal television, and a leather seat. Even more so, the seats are an inch wider than those in Delta's current A350s. Overall, Delta's older A350s might really be an upgrade for passengers in the back, especially if you can get one of the 63 Comfort Plus seats for free as an elite member. Let us know your thoughts on this new Airbus A350 in the comments section. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Aviation News, for more such exciting aviation content. See you in the next video.